Oi, tudo bem? My name is Jenny and I'm from the UK. I live in England, in London, and I recently finished a project, an AIESEC project talk in Franca, in Brazil. And I'd say my experience was amazing. And I say that with a big smile on my face because it's something that I miss, but it's something that I'll never forget. It's something close to my heart and that I will take with me forever. You know, the people in Brazil were so friendly, they're so welcoming, they're so warm and kind, and they're interested and they love to learn about your culture, where you're from, and about your country. In turn, they're very willing to share a bit of their culture. They're very proud to show the best of Brazil, whether it be through food, through dance, through music, or taking you to some of the most beautiful places. And there are many beautiful places in Brazil. There's no time to see them all. You never see everything in one go. You need to come back to Brazil multiple times to see everything. But whilst you're here, try and see everything that you can and experience everything that you can. Most Brazilians will probably ask you, have you tried açaí yet? And have you? Because if you haven't, then I warn you now, it's an acquired taste, okay? Some people love it. All the Brazilians love it. And some people, it takes a while, or it's something you have to learn to love. The project that I did was talk. And in this project, I was teaching English. Brazilians of all ages. But obviously I was the teacher. But I'll tell you one thing, every day I learned something new. And every day I would even ask my students to tell me things, mainly to teach me how to say something in Portuguese or to make me understand a word they said. But now I understand Portuguese much better. And, they probably still laugh at my Portuguese now if I tried. But I learned a lot from them. And you know what, part of my project, as will probably be in most of your projects, you will gain such a feeling of achievement and such a sense of reward, in the sense that you're making a change in people's lives, you're making an impact, you're doing something good, you're making a positive influence on people's lives. Especially these people, most of them in your project, in your NGOs, they probably never have left Brazil before. They've not seen the world. And so for you to come from outside of what they know and teach them or show them, or they'll love it. And just even their smiles, they will bring a sense of reward. And if you haven't felt that yet, you'll probably see it, or see what I mean when it comes to Global Village. I love stimulating their minds. It's one thing teaching them and telling them something that they can probably Google search, but then also, showing them personal things like pictures of my country, or like telling them things that I learned in my country, and they've never actually had someone ask them, and then they're learning, but through forming their own opinions. It's something I have no words for it, and I recommend another thing. One piece of advice I tell you now is look around you, look at the people sitting next to you. Apart from being in Brazil and being around Brazilians, you'll use the people around you, your fellow intercambistas. They're from all over the world. Go to each other's projects, go and visit, go and attend some classes, or go and visit their NGOs if you can. I had some of my intercambistas, I invited them to come along to my English classes, and I learnt from them. I now have friends from Russia, from China, from Egypt, from Italia, and my best friend now is from Tunisia. And you know what? I advise you now, go and do things together, make time for each other, go and have dinner or go to parties together, but then also go and visit other places in Brazil together, so you get to share that first time experience with other people. I went to Rio de Janeiro with some of my intercambistas, and I will never ever forget them. So don't waste time. Brazil, there's so much to see, and your projects, make sure you're up on time and just put 100% into it, you know, because when you come back, you won't be able to do it again. And now I miss Brazil so much. You know, nobody understands me. But, you know, and another thing, try and learn some Portuguese, okay? I don't know what else I can say, but enjoy it, you know. Have fun. Obrigada. Ciao.